Hello everyone, Bryan here. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most important tools that we offer for clients and anyone that wants to tap in, and that is a calculator for your effective interest rate or effective interest cost. So I want to talk a little bit today about why it's so important and what is it. You know, a lot of people say, great, you'll give me my effective interest rate. That's fantastic. I'm glad I don't have to pay for it, but I don't really care because I don't know what that means. So let me share that with you. First off, I pulled up a little bit of information from the website Investopedia, and the definition of the effective annual interest rate is the rate that is actually earned or paid on an investment, loan, or other financial product due to the result of compounding over a given time period. It is also called the effective interest rate, the effective rate, or the annual equivalent rate. So what does this really mean in everyday normal language? Well, think about it this way. When you are making a payment to a debt company, whether that's a mortgage lender, a student loan company, a car financier, when you make a payment, what percentage is going to interest versus actually going to pay down the principal? That is the effective interest rate or effective interest cost. So let me give you a little bit of understanding about how this might be affecting someone like you. So what I did is I went on Google and I simply typed in car payment calculator. And what that allowed me to do is just put in some basic information. So what I looked at is $30,000 for a vehicle, and the rate is 3.5%. Now that is advertised as an interest rate. However, this is actually an annual percentage rate. It's a little bit misleading there. And what this calculator told me is that with these numbers, the total payment for a 60-month or 5-year loan would be $546 per month. So if I said, okay, what is your effective interest rate or effective interest cost? You might say, well, it's 3.5%. It says it right there. However, like I said, that is not the interest rate. That is an annual percentage rate. There's a big difference there. So let me show you in this example how you would be able to calculate the effective interest rate. Very simple. So what we do is we take the $30,000 and we're going to times that by 3.5%. And that would give us $1,050. That is going to be the annual percentage rate or annual interest rate. Well, we want the amount for it this month. What is the current effective interest rate right now? And so we're going to take this annual rate and we're going to divide it by 12. And that is going to give us $87.5. Well, now, if that is the amount of interest going to this loan, what is the effective interest rate in month one? So what we would do, of course, is take the amount of interest, we figure that to be the 87.5, and then we divide it by the total payment of $546. So you have the feeling and understanding that every monthly payment you make, you pay 3.5% in interest. However, in month one, your effective interest cost is 16%. What that means is when you make a payment in month one for this $30,000 vehicle, there is not 3.5% going to interest, there is 16% going to interest. Okay, so let's take this out a little further. Let's say now that you're about halfway done paying off the car, it's now at $15,000. we're going to do the same thing here. So again, we're going to times it by 3.5%. That's going to give us $525. You'll notice it's actually exactly half of the amount because we're at half of the total balance that we started with. So we'll again divide that by 12, and that will give us 43.75. That's a dollar amount going towards interest. So again then, we divide that by the total payment, of $546. Again, you'll notice a trend here. Everything is being cut in half because the balance remaining has been cut in half. So the effective interest rate is now 8%. So you're halfway done paying on this loan, but you're still not near the 3.5%. So this is really important to understand because this is really an opportunity cost. Not only do you have so long that many things are financed for, that's of course time that you're not able to invest that money, but also a much higher amount of interest going away from you, your family, your future, than you really realized. So this is a very important aspect of your financial life, and especially if you're carrying debt. Really understand, take a look at your current effective interest cost and really identify what is it doing to you? What kind of damage is it doing to your life now and to your potential for the future? So feel free to click the link below. That should take you right to the calculator. But if you want to share this with others, it's very simple here. You're just going to go to Debt Free for Life. That's the number 4, debtfreeforlife.com. And you will use access code 928556. And that will get you access into that calculator. Just simply punch in your debt numbers there, and you will create a free report that shows you what your current effective interest rate is across all of your debts. So one last time, that's Debt Free for Life, the number 4, and using the access code 928556. If you have any questions, concerns during that process, feel free to reach out. Give me a quick phone call, a text, an email. Let me know what kind of problems you're having. Let's address it together so you can really understand where you're at and what your money is doing against you now, so you can really start to see what your money should be doing for you now and into the future. Thank you.